In the shadowy corners of the world, where whispers carry secrets and silence speaks louder than words, there exists a force shrouded in mystery and intrigue: the Dark Armies. These are not the conventional militaries clad in uniforms and parading down boulevards. No, these are the enigmatic collectives operating under the radar in the dimly lit alleys of geopolitics, where traditional rules crumble and new forms of power play emerge. But what drives these clandestine forces? And who stands behind their enigmatic operations? Our journey begins in the heart of a city that never sleeps, where neon lights flicker over hidden faces and secret deals. In the urban underbelly, rumors of a shadow army have long rippled through the streets. This is a place where legends are born of men and women who work in the obscurity of the night, their identities as elusive as the smoke from their clandestine meetings. The Dark Army of this city isn't just a tale spun by conspirators. It is a real entity woven into the very fabric of the urban mythos. Historically, dark armies have been the silent puppeteers pulling the strings of power, from the ancient mercenaries of the Mediterranean to the notorious condottieri of Renaissance Italy. These shadowy figures have always existed just out of sight, their influence keenly felt but rarely seen. Yet, in the modern era, their operations have taken on a new level of sophistication, transcending national borders and exploiting the digital realm to orchestrate their enigmatic agendas. Consider the notorious Wagner Group, a name that sends shivers down spines in conflict zones around the world. Operating under the guise of a private military company, the Wagner Group is whispered to be the Kremlin's covert weapon, a tool for executing foreign policy without the fingerprints of the state. Its operatives have been spotted in the war-torn landscapes of Syria and the tumultuous terrains of Africa, their missions cloaked in secrecy, their motives obscured by a fog of disinformation. But why do these dark armies exist, and what purposes do they serve? The answer lies in the murky waters of plausible deniability. Governments, eager to expand their influence without inciting global condemnation, employ these shadowy forces to maneuver through the gray zones of international law. Their operations are deniable, their affiliations hidden, granting states the ability to push boundaries without crossing them overtly. The story of these dark armies is not just one of modern geopolitics, but of human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of power. It is a tale of individuals, often driven by a cocktail of ideology, greed, and the thrill of operating outside the confines of conventional warfare. Their narratives are intertwined with those of the governments that employ them, a complex web of interests and allegiances that defy easy understanding. In the digital age, the nature of these forces has evolved further. No longer confined to physical spaces, dark armies now operate in cyberspace, where lines are blurred and battles are fought with keystrokes instead of bullets. Here, they manipulate elections, disrupt economies, and sow discord with an arsenal of cyber tools that offer anonymity and plausible deniability. This digital frontier has given rise to a new breed of warriors, their identities masked by aliases, their operations hidden in the vast expanse of the internet. As we peel back the layers of these clandestine operations, we find stories that challenge our perceptions of reality. Take, for instance, the tale of a whistleblower, once part of a dark army, who now seeks redemption by unraveling the very secrets he once protected. His life is a constant game of cat and mouse, as he navigates a world where allies can turn enemies, and truths are as mutable as the shadows they inhabit. Yet, the deeper we delve, the more questions arise. Who are the true masterminds behind these operations? Are they rogue states, power-hungry individuals, or something altogether more sinister? And as these dark armies continue to weave their intricate tapestries of influence, what is the ultimate cost to the world at large? The answers lie in the stories that have yet to be told, the truths hidden in plain sight, waiting to be uncovered. As we continue our journey into the heart of darkness, we must ask ourselves, in a world where shadows often speak louder than the light, how much are we willing to see? As we venture further into the labyrinthine world of dark armies, our focus shifts to a figure known only by his codename, the Architect. Legend has it that this elusive mastermind orchestrates operations with a precision that borders on the uncanny. His influence spans continents, woven through a network of operatives and mercenaries whose loyalty is purchased at a price that only whispers can calculate. But who is the architect, and what drives his complex machinations? To understand this enigmatic figure, we must trace the origins of his organization back to a time when the world was teetering on the brink of technological revolution. In the late 1990s, as the internet began to weave its way into the fabric of global society, a new form of warfare emerged, one not fought with guns and tanks, but with information and influence. It was within this nascent digital battlefield that the architect first made his mark, harnessing the power of the internet to craft narratives and manipulate perceptions on a scale previously unimaginable. His operations are rumored to be funded by a shadowy cabal of financiers, individuals with deep pockets, and even deeper connections. These benefactors remain faceless, their identities concealed within layers of shell companies and offshore accounts, a testament to the lengths they go to maintain their anonymity. It is said that the architect's greatest skill lies not in his ability to orchestrate chaos, but in his talent for creating order from the ensuing disarray, always a step ahead, always unseen. One of the most audacious operations attributed to the architect unfolded in the chaotic aftermath of a natural disaster. As rescue efforts floundered and governments scrambled to respond, the architect's operatives moved with surgical precision. Their mission was not one of mercy, but of opportunity. Seizing control of vital communication networks, they manipulated the flow of information to sway public perception and shift the balance of power in favor of their clandestine benefactors. The ripple effects of this operation were felt worldwide, a stark reminder of the power wielded by dark armies in times of crisis. Yet, the true impact of their actions often remains obscured, buried beneath layers of misinformation and carefully crafted narratives designed to veil their true intentions. In this world, truth is a commodity, bought and sold in the shadows, and the architect is its most cunning merchant. But the architect is not alone in this intricate dance of deception. Across the globe, other dark armies operate with similar ruthlessness and precision. In the dense jungles of Southeast Asia, a group known only as the Phantom Brigade has carved out a reputation as masters of guerrilla warfare. Their origins shrouded in mystery, their ranks filled with seasoned fighters whose loyalty is to the highest bidder. They execute missions with a ferocity that leaves no trace, but whispers of their presence. Their exploits have become the stuff of legend, stories passed from one hushed conversation to the next. It is said that the Phantom Brigade once infiltrated a fortified compound, rescuing a high-value target without a single shot fired. The operation was a testament to their skill and discipline, a demonstration of how dark armies can operate with impunity, leaving no evidence of their involvement behind. As we navigate this murky world, it becomes increasingly clear that these dark armies thrive in the spaces between the known and the unknown. They are the embodiment of ambiguity, operating in a realm where moral certainties dissolve into shades of gray. Their existence raises profound questions about the nature of power and the ethical boundaries of warfare in the modern age. In the digital domain, yet another front in this shadow conflict unfolds. Cyber warriors, cloaked in anonymity, wage battles that transcend physical borders. They infiltrate secure networks, disrupt critical infrastructure, and manipulate information with an expertise that defies conventional defenses. Their targets are diverse: governments, corporations, individuals, each chosen with a strategic precision that underscores the complexity of this new form of combat. Among these cyber operatives is a figure known as Cypher, a digital ghost whose exploits have become legendary in hacking circles. Cypher's identity is a closely guarded secret, rumored to have once been a government agent turned rogue. His motivations are as obscure as his methods, but his impact is undeniable, leaving a trail of chaos and confusion in his digital wake. The stories of the Architect, the Phantom Brigade, and Cypher are but fragments of a larger mosaic, a glimpse into a world where the lines between fact and fiction blur. The stakes are measured not in battles won or lost, but in the shifting sands of influence and control. As we continue to unravel these tales, one question remains. In a world where shadows hold sway, can we ever truly know the truth? In the world of dark armies, where every shadow conceals a potential threat and every whisper hints at untold stories, there exists a web that connects these disparate operatives. A network of power and influence that defies traditional hierarchies. At the heart of this network lies an enigmatic figure known only as the broker. Unlike the architect, who orchestrates operations, or Cypher, who navigates the digital realm, the broker deals in intangibles, secrets, alliances, and the currency of trust. The broker's origins are as elusive as the man himself. Some say he was once a diplomat, others a corporate magnate who vanished from the public eye. His power lies in his ability to connect the dots between the world's most covert operators, facilitating exchanges that alter the course of history. Through a vast network of informants, the broker possesses an uncanny knowledge of global affairs. He often foresees conflicts before they erupt, and brokers deals that keep the world in a precarious balance. Several years ago, in the bustling corridors of international trade, the broker is said to have orchestrated a clandestine meeting. This meeting was between rival factions vying for control of a key resource-rich region. Through deft negotiation, he brokered a temporary peace, preventing a conflict that could have spiraled into a full-scale war. Yet, his motives remain opaque, driven not by ideology or allegiance, but by an unyielding pursuit of equilibrium. This balancing act serves his own inscrutable ends. But the broker's influence is not confined to boardrooms and secret negotiations. In the heart of conflict zones, where chaos reigns and traditional diplomacy fails, he deploys emissaries. These emissaries, known as the ghosts, operate with a singular purpose. Their purpose is to mediate and manipulate, ensuring that the scales of power tip in favor of those who align with the broker's vision. Beyond the physical and digital realms, a new frontier emerges, one that transcends space and time. Here, dark armies find new battlegrounds in the realm of perception. In this theater of the mind, narratives are crafted and realities shaped to serve hidden agendas. Operatives manipulate social media, crafting viral campaigns that sway public opinion and alter the course of elections. Their tools are memes and hashtags, their weapons the shared consciousness of millions. Among them is the Weaver, a master of narrative warfare. The Weaver's influence extends far beyond the confines of any battlefield. The Weaver's operations are characterized by their subtlety and precision. They plant seeds of dissent and unity as needed, always in service of a larger strategy. Through carefully curated content, the Weaver has been known to ignite movements, fuel protests, and even destabilize regimes, all while remaining an invisible hand guiding the tides of change. As the stories of these operatives unfold, a pattern emerges, one of interconnectedness and interdependence, where each player serves a role in an intricate dance of power. From the architect's meticulous planning to the broker's strategic alliances, from Cypher's digital exploits to the Weaver's narrative mastery, these figures operate within a grand design that challenges the very nature of conflict and control. Yet, with every revelation, more questions arise. What is the endgame of these dark armies, and who truly benefits from their actions? Are they harbingers of a new world order, or merely pawns in a game whose rules are known only to a select few? As we peer into the shadows, the line between ally and adversary blurs, leaving us to ponder the true cost of this clandestine warfare. In the closing moments of our exploration, one final story demands our attention. A tale of redemption and betrayal, of an operative who dared to defy the shadows. Known as the Penitent, this former agent of darkness now seeks to dismantle the very structures he once upheld. Driven by a desire to expose the truth at all costs, his journey is fraught with danger, pursued by those who would silence him. yet propelled by an unwavering conviction that even in the darkest corners, light can prevail. And so, as the stories of dark armies unfold in a world where shadows reign supreme, we are left with a singular truth that resonates beyond the confines of this narrative. In the intricate dance of light and dark, the most powerful weapon of all is the one unseen.